Productions.
What does God look like? What do you see?
We're solar-powered biological AI.
Wait, what?
These ancient adversarial entities, I think it's the very same ones that rebelled against God and were cast out.
They were sent here to guide us in antiquity, and they took advantage of that and just masqueraded as gods. What's going on, everybody? And welcome back to the Greypilled podcast, episode 100. We made it to 100, guys. I never thought that I'd do it. I'm your host, Jules, here with a buddy of mine. This guy has been with me since the very get-go, all the way back to the beginning. Nate from the Reality Czars podcast. Nate, what's going on, brother?
What's up, homie? How you doing, man?
Good, man. I'm good. Had a long week. Glad it's finally fucking Friday. How are you?
Dude, I'm good. I'm blessed. I am divinely favored. Life's good, man. I have no complaints right now. It's weird. For everybody in your audience that doesn't know me, my name is Nate. My show's the Reality Czars. Been doing it for just about 4 years. We're coming up on 4 years. It's been a bizarre, weird journey, dude.
That's crazy, man. I didn't know it. Yeah, sounds about right. I think you've told me that before. That's been that long.
It's a fucking interesting show, dude. And it's growing and slowly here and there. Dude, I don't know, dude. It's been interesting. We're kind of we got shadow banned a little bit. Spotify told us to go fuck ourselves.
Spotify's been a cunt lately.
They deemed us as dangerous content, and they said they were going to make it hard to find. I think maybe you have to like type in the entire thing, like know what. Yeah. Guys, it's an interesting thing, dude. So I also got a little spicy with the show, and my employer found it and was like, So yeah. It's interesting, man. So I'm on a journey trying to do this full time now, and I am happier than I've ever been. It's fantastic. I am enjoying the fruits of my own labors now instead of working for some giant stupid company that everything I do was for them, and they get to enjoy all my labor,
right,
and make money off of it.
They don't give a shit.
I'm going to try to do it for myself, which is good.
Yeah, man. No, I'm sure it's something that makes you happy. It's something that I would definitely wouldn't mind doing, but it's not in the cards right now. Hopefully in the future. Yeah, guys, a little bit before we get started, got the stickers in. We got three different types of the great. They're rolls, right? First stickers, they're not. I have some die cuts that are a lot better quality, but these are pretty good. I put one on my car and it rained, and so yeah, it's fine. It's still there, but I'll be sending those out to my patrons. That was real. That was just just me grabbing those. Let me.
Dude,
I've been cutting.
Rumble is still screwing up, buddy.
I've been cutting them. Rumble is, well, guys. come over to YouTube. If Rumble,
Are we on YouTube here?
Meat Cavern, what's up, homie? JC, yeah. We're on my YouTube. We're
Okay,
streaming Twitter
You
as
should
well.
probably warn me
Dude,
that I'm on YouTube. I'll be careful for you.
I did just get my account like locked for a few days. Like you would go to type in my name and nothing existed.
Yeah, I mean,
sticker on my hand. Like I said, guys,
I started a new YouTube channel, which is fun.
Yeah, what's that name? I'll show my stickers in a minute.
It's at Reality Darkly. It is a true crime show. I'm having my buddy on here pretty soon. I'm pretty excited. Ron from New England. The Wicked Planet podcast. He's going to come on.
Okay,
that's going to be fun, dude.
Here, I'm going to. Okay, I didn't subscribe. Here, let me share this so everyone can see.
We only have one episode out yet, and I did it with Katie Zed. It was pretty cool. Yeah, so please go, everyone. Here,
guys,
go like and subscribe.
Subscribe. Did you make a new Reality Czars? Did you make that?
No, and I'm not sure that I will.
I hear you. Well,
I want my show. See, me and Connie started a morning show.
Right, the daily noticing. Right,
the daily noticing, and it's been getting spicy. It's been getting fun, dude. Like today's episode was fun. We have themes for every day as well. Which is fun.
What was the theme for today?
Today was Faggot Friday. But see, that's why we can't. We have to have more subtle names. So I think actually Meaty came up with this. I think it was it you, Meaty? Fruitcake Friday. I think that was
definitely Meat Cavern right there.
We have to have YouTube friendly names. So we have Moon Cricket Monday, where we just talk about chimping and articles about the Blatts. And then we got Talmud and Talhead Tuesdays. And then
Talmud Tuesday.
Wetback Wednesdays.
Okay.
And then Thirsty Thursdays, where that's all just women misbehaving and or young white women having sex with their students, the teachers, or with animals. You know, all the terrible things that white women do. White women, be better. And then Fridays are Faggot Fridays or Fruitcake Fridays. We're going to try to make this a YouTube-friendly show and actually try to monetize it. I don't know if that's possible, but we're going to give it a shot.
Well, dude, that Reality Darkly. Would love to come on there and chat it up with you about some shit, man.
Heck yeah. Hey, Cherie, how you doing?
Cherie, what's up? We're streaming to YouTube.
Yes, buddy. Can you throw the link to my channel in
the Reality Darkly?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got you, man.
That would be cool.
Yeah, guys, been cutting these stickers with scissors, and so I'm gonna be sending these out to my patrons. I'll send you a few of each, and then I'll send you a couple of the die cut Elohim etymology. By the way, had one of those planned for tomorrow, but I'm going to a spiritual deliverance.
Are you?
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Apparently,
tell me more about it, dude. I'm interested.
Break free Masonic curses of my ancestors and stuff. We'll see what it's about.
Is this something you're doing on the show, or is this
no something I'm doing in real life?
Okay, cool.
Well,
it's kind of real life. I had a lady like read my energy and then do like some spiritual. She was doing like spiritual surgery on me on here, and she was also, dude. That lady is outer limits, unless you think that it's legit. I'm skeptical is all I'll say. She was a little far out.
Who is she?
What, Karen Lugalak or something like that. Nice lady. She thinks that she's like the queen of the universe or something. She's like a starseed.
She's like a Pleiadian.
Dude, yeah, she's one of those.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you got.
I mean, they're nice. They're a little kooked. I don't disagree. You know what? That was when I first got into this. I took, you know that how they say take one red pill, not the whole bottle. I definitely took the whole bottle when I first got into the. I thought I was a star seed. I thought I was all kinds of goofball shit. Like I was going down every rabbit hole, dude. I just went in head first. Yeah, the only one I didn't get into was the Q stuff, man.
Yeah, I kind of went down those rabbit holes just a little bit, but I mean, they were hard to find. You know, you had to find those like obscure channels, like Follow the White Rabbit or whatever the fuck on fucking YouTube back before. Then they all got removed. I mean, I was into like the Pizzagate stuff and stuff with
well, that's real.
Clintons, right.
Yeah.
And I realized that was real, and that's what like sparked my interest in a lot of things. Really, I mean, I had already been into the common conspiracies, you could say, you know, JFK, moon landing, 9/11. I know a lot more now than I knew then about those things, but yeah, not going to be doing an Elohim etymology tomorrow, guys. That will be next Saturday. We're bringing that back. It goes to Patreon for the first week and then gets released. We stream for like 30 minutes to the public before we cut the Patreon. Kind of stole that from what NDS does. Also going on there.
You're gonna have to show me how to do that stuff behind the scenes because I'm gonna have to figure that out. I don't know how to make a stream go halfway and then throw it into Patreon.
Oh, okay.
It's
so
not that complicated, but
dude, yeah. When I started with Patreon, like when I started doing, because I do Patreon only, like shit too, that I don't release to the public because I
should. Yeah, I'm retarded. I put everything out for free. Anyways, keep going. Sorry.
Yeah, I mean it's the esoteric book review that I do with Subliminal Messenger. We do it every Saturday morning. We're not doing that tomorrow either, guys. However, if I have some time later in the day, I was supposed to do something with Doc from Prometheus Lens tomorrow, but hopefully I'll get done in time. I can do something with him, and maybe we can do something on the Patreon. But if not, then we'll be getting those both of those next Saturday. Also, I may not be able, I don't know if I'll be able to do Sunday Chaos this Sunday. It'd be a Mother's Day and whatnot. So we can do that sometime this week if you're still down to do it. But yeah, just few announcements, guys.
And dude, I'd love to have you on my new paranormal show as well.
Dude, yeah, no, for sure. Let's get that set up by the end, the end of the night, because I'm getting better at scheduling, and I need to make a calendar or whatever it's called.
Well, dude, I always feel like a jerk because I always tell you no whenever you try to get me on the show. It's because I have to fucking have it scheduled.
Well,
like my life is fucking.
Well, also,
I'm so chaotic and ADHD that if I don't have it, like even today, you're like, "Hey, you want to come on tonight?" I was like, "Fuck, I don't know if I can," but right. I did. It was your 100th episode. I had to be here, dude. So, I need
guys. The big
this much more advance notice, Jules. This much more advanced notice.
Yeah. I know, and I tend to do that, especially sometimes with and it's been a long week, and I don't even know if I'm going to be doing Friday shows because there was a little bit where I wasn't doing them around the new year. Then I started doing, because I was doing Friday night Greypills at least for 4 or 5 months every Friday. So I was doing Thirsty Thursday live streams. I was live streaming a lot more, dude. I don't have the time for that anymore, unfortunately. Maybe in the near future I can get back to that. I don't know. We'll have to see. Thanks, Carl. I appreciate that, brother. Yeah, no, I mean, got to 100. Never thought I would. But that's 100 episodes of just like Greypilled. I have all my other shows that I do that are all in the double digits of episodes, as well as the other shows that I've been on, which has been a lot. So, well over 100 episodes as far as like every episode. But as far as Greypilled goes, yes. So figured it's only right to have you on, brother.
Hell yeah, man. Thank you for
And
having me on.
yeah,
I like Cherie's comment down here. She's like, so many people keep saying, hey, guess what? I found out that I'm ADHD. Huh? You're absolutely right that there's so many people that are discovering their neurodivergency right now. I was
they're
told
autistic,
I was
you
6
know,
years old.
they're ADHD. Yeah.
They put me on all kinds of meds, so I'm a real ADHDer. Well, because for a long time, dude, like if you were an adult and you tried to go to a doctor and you tried to tell them that you were ADHD, they would tell you to go fuck off. They would tell you like you either have to get diagnosed when you're a child, and then we actually know that you have ADHD. Otherwise, we're going to assume that it's brain damage. Like you've been doing too much drugs.
Right.
It's interesting.
I
Man.
have that.
Yeah.
I have some brain damage from the past.
I thought it was just that you were Southern, but
That too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a little bit inbred. Channel KOK, man, they came on the Occult Rejects with me. Was that last Saturday, man? I'm pretty sure. King Weird and Birch. The Birch.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Yeah, man, they're some pretty good guys. I gotta
don't
get
know
them
Channel
on the show.
KOK.
You should
Shout
get
out
them
to you,
on
buddy.
Reality Czars. I think y'all
Yeah.
have good talk.
Love Nick. Love the Cult Rejects. All the folks. I mean, actually, I'm wearing a hat right now from Teresa. Teresa made this hat. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't think I've met Teresa.
Teresa's awesome, dude.
I met Liza.
Liza's the shit. Love
Yeah,
Liza.
she's cool, man. We terrified her when
She does
came on.
really good research too, dude. She's fucking smart. Like she goes deep.
You can tell. Yeah. But we
had her in Schizo one night, dude. And it was a little much for her.
yeah. I think it was a little much for Nick too.
No, Nick loves it, dude. He's just quiet and he just like contemplates a lot. No, Nick's a fucking awesome dude. I mean, I don't know what you did, but maybe it was, but I don't think so. Nick's fucking awesome.
It was Squatch's first time on the show, I'm pretty sure. Cody was there. So,
Yeah. Still have not heard anything from Cody, and nobody else has either. So every once in a while I look for, obituaries or
I've searched his
death
name
notices and
the obituaries too. Yeah, man. It's sad, especially, I mean, we had a show with him, but like you knew him in person, and we'd talk on the phone for hours when I first started podcasting. Like he made my logo. He made this logo right here. So I love you, Cody. And that's why I'll put that on a shirt too. And still have his Oddfellows shirt, man. That
I was wearing one earlier actually. We were celebrating Mother's Day over at my mom's. Anyways, we were just doing shit, so I took it off. But it was the acid one with Donald Trump's face looking like Ted Kaczynski. Like
he had
he
banger
made some
shirts,
awesome shirts, man. Yeah.
Don't want to get emotional. Miss you, Cody.
Yeah, Cody.
Hope
rest in
hope
peace,
you're
buddy.
okay,
I mean,
or,
I'm being honest here. Rest in peace, dude.
R.I.P. brother. If you're no longer here, maybe by the grace of God, he got his daughter back and went back to Georgia with his family.
I sure hope so, dude. I mean, that's the other thing is like he does have a family, and if he really needed to, I mean, I don't know. I don't know his personal life that much, but
I don't know, man. But it's good to see you, Bake Ziti. Good to see you here.
Dude, I haven't seen Bake Ziti in a minute. How are you doing?
I haven't seen him in a minute either. He hasn't been in the Discord. I got to send you the fucking Discord link, bro. I don't know if you're on there like that, but usually send them to all the patrons. But you're a homie, so.
Meat Cavern says, Nate, when are you going to Mount Adams? I think we're shooting for like late August, early September. But dude, Meat Cavern, I will hit you up when you do that, dude. Or when we do that, so you should come meet us there. We're gonna do some investigatory paranormal.
You going in
research.
a cave or something, or just a forest?
We're going up to Mount Adams. It's a huge mountain. One of the first places they've seen UFOs, period. in the United States. It was from Mount St. Helens, I think, to Mount Adams, and it's also a huge Bigfoot hotspot.
Really?
So we are going to go check that out. And there's also an abandoned train tunnel where there was I think it was the biggest train crash in Washington State, and it's considered the most haunted place in Washington State. So we're going to go check those places out. We're going to go camping, and Isaac's going to be there, and my buddy Ben. So
I love Isaac, man. Tell Isaac that I miss him, and tell him to hit me
Isaac's
up.
still around, dude. Hit him up.
Yeah. I need to get him back on. I probably still have a promo code on Organite. Yeah, I need to hit him up. Yeah, I was gonna ask you had a channel, right? That you and your buddy had
Anomaly Hunters.
Anomaly Hunters. Okay. Yeah.
Yep.
So is that what
Tejada Ingram? Yeah, he's awesome, dude. Yeah, we actually have a brand new. Let me show you. We have a brand new Instagram page that we started. It's fucking cool, man. We're gonna try to get that one big because it's super monetizable. The stuff that we're doing over there, people like that kind of shit. We're getting like deep into the paranormal stuff, and we're not getting political, and we're not talking about all that kind of shit.
Cryptid hunting and shit, right? I mean,
yeah. So I feel like we're not gonna get canceled too hard over there.
No, you'll be fine, dude. You'll be fine.
Okay. Can I screen share something?
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Let's go here. Screen share. Right there.
But once I got over 1,000 followers on Spotify, you're talking about them fucking with you, man. They started like throwing all these copyrights at me from all this, and I'm sure that it was right to do so. It was like, fuck, I had to take all my sound sciences down, and can't put those anywhere but Rumble.
No shit.
Yeah, it was the music, obviously.
Man, I've always been obsessed with Bigfoot. I grew up in the Sequoia Giants, always out in the woods looking for Bigfoot. And, a few years ago, we moved up here to the Oregon area, and he's out here too.
There's my fat ass. I got a machete and a gun on my arm, or a gun on my fucking side. There's my son. We're out there fucking Bigfoot hunting.
Stories about him and actually where we're at.
Hell yeah, dude. Everybody go follow us over there. If you guys are on Instagram, that'd be fun.
Anomaly Hunters. So that's different than the Reality Darkly. Am I right?
Reality Darkly is a true crime.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Got
That's
you.
all true crime.
I didn't know if you were doing kind of both.
The first story that we did was actually about my friend's mom that was murdered by a serial killer. His mom and his sister were killed. And this is a kid that I grew up with. Yeah, everybody go hit the like button. Hell yeah, dude. Share this with everybody. And where's the Rumble rants at? Give this man some money. It's his 100th episode.
I can't. Okay, so I'd have to bring the Rumble chat up to bring certain comments up. I mean, yeah, guys. No, if you want to support the show, you can through Rumble rants or going to the Patreon. But yeah, I couldn't connect the Rumble how I usually do through the just the normal. You put in the API into the StreamYard and you connect it. I had to make a custom link or whatever, and our RTMP link. And so the Rumble chat is not in the StreamYard chat. It's only YouTube. So I was saying, if you guys want to go over to YouTube, I know y'all are degenerates, but which Isaac from Organite.
Mm-hmm.
I got my Organite right here, man. I need to re-up on it. It's the same old one that I had, the pyramid, the Giza pyramid that he was selling. Now, if you go there and use promo code GP, you may be able to get 10% off. I don't know.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, I think if you do RC or something over here, you can get it from Reality Czars as well.
There you go. 2 promo codes, guys, for Organite.com. That's the state of Oregon-ite.com. I need to hit Isaac up.
Ite.com.
Still has that. If not, he can redo it, and I'll start pushing it for him again. I'll order some more stuff, and because Isaac's a great guy, man, and he was the first guest that we ever had on Schizo. He was one of my first guests on my show. It was like Juan, and then who else did I have on? I think I had on Joe Reezy and Chef. Me and you did a SWAPCAST, and then Isaac and Chef came back on. That was the first show my wife ever did, I think.
Hell yeah, dude. I'm trying to find it right now. I got a what the fuck those are called? Anyways, I'm retarded. I got a Bigfoot anyways, he can make a goddamn organite now that looks like a Bigfoot because I got a like a silicone mold of a Bigfoot.
Oh shit,
yeah.
dude.
So I'm gonna go. I gotta reach out to him.
Great pitch, like just to like put out there, just
Yeah, dude. No, I mean, maybe it's going to be a Reality Czars
and I'll
exclusive.
make that shit in organite.
Yeah.
we did get a Rumble rant from Carl. Fuck. I hope I don't. Well, I guess I'm not saying your last name, bro. Bug fights.
You say bug fights. What's up, bug fights?
Sorry, we're friends.
Yeah.
He hit me up on Instagram a while ago, long time ago. Seems like a long time ago. He's a good guy. He's a Southern man, like myself. Fuck. Okay.
You know what, man? I think I would go nuts if I lived in the South.
Thank you, brother. The $5.
You guys talk too slow. Have you ever noticed that?
I know.
I can't fucking. I talk like this all the fucking time. Like I'm not a fag like Ben Shapiro, but I talk really fucking fast, and I need to like. If I listen to an audiobook, I put it on like 2.5 times speed. I can't.
That Southern drawl, dude. I don't know. It's just. I mean, usually sometimes when I get going, I can't fucking stop. But what's up, Tunnel Mental and Necromechanimal? It's good to see you guys here. Haven't seen you guys before, but then again, I never streamed to fucking YouTube.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Figured I would tonight. So
hey, you just got another Rumble rant, dude.
Subliminal. The $5 donation. Let me bring this up.
Congrats on the 100th episode. Grape them.
Grape. Subliminal is a top tier grapist. Also, he's a part of the Patreon. He's become a part of one of the shows. Something else that the Patreon.
That beginner was supposed to be on Wetback Wednesday this last Wednesday, but his kid stayed home from school, so he couldn't be there. You better be there this next Wednesday, Subliminal.
He'll be there. Tell him to put the Yakub hat on. Bigfoot keychain, though. Yeah. Some good ideas. I don't know. Thomas could probably use some ideas like that, too.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Tiff.
Hey, Tiff. Thanks for coming and hanging out, Tiffany.
Longo Dongo. Love it.
Oh, like when we want. Oh, yeah.
Should probably. He has some interesting things to say sometimes, so I still like send him a message here and there. I'd almost want to have him back on the show, but him and Thomas hate each other so much that I can't do that. Thomas is my boy, so I'm not gonna have. I can't.
I feel you. Like I don't like how that happened, but at the same time, like the guy, he knows his shit about what he talks about.
Some of it.
That. Yeah. I
have a hard time agreeing with vegans on on everything, but.
Yeah, I think he was supposed
he's
to
a nice guy, except to Thomas. That wasn't a nice thing, but he is a nice guy.
But dude, so we had a lot go on this past, and I'm sure you'll end up talking about it on your other shows. This new Kanye West song, man.
Oh, dude, we've been singing it all day. Yeah. High, low. Yeah, and it gets stuck in your head. What are you gonna do? Yeah.
Well, I wonder if we play it on X, if
you won't get in trouble on X. You probably get in trouble putting it on YouTube or something. Yeah.
Fucking shit, dude. I thought that would only be the case if it came from YouTube.
Dongo is way out of line. Just looks stupid. I agree, Cherie. And Thomas would whoop him. I also agree. Yeah. Thomas is ex-military, dude, and he's a big guy, and I don't know. I mean, I imagine
He's a
Dr.
teddy
Mark
bear,
Longo
dude, but he
is
could fuck you up,
he's
man.
probably tall and lanky. Dude, I would put every dollar in my pocket on Thomas.
Quiet, reserved,
It sweet as pie,
teddy
but
bear, yeah, dude.
yeah, he's a teddy bear. But I bet if you push Thomas
If
too
you
far,
poke the bear, you know,
yeah,
you
Thomas
fuck
is my
face.
favorite. That's what Cherie says. Yeah, Thomas is the best.
Thomas is the fucking best. Wish he could be here tonight, but I'm having him on soon. I need to
Riggs
get
says
both you guys
Thomas
back
is
up.
also ex-Disney, so he might put it in Longo's pooper.
Oh fuck, man.
That's Patreon exclusive.
Oh yeah, y'all have a Patreon now too, don't you?
We do have a Patreon.
Yeah,
Started it like a week ago, I think. Yeah. So if you guys want to give me $3 a month, I will happily take it. We moved Schizo basically. Schizo is Patreon exclusive at this point, so you can still watch it live with us because we have so much fun in the chat and stuff. So if you want to watch it live with us on Saturday, everybody can come and hang out, and then it goes private. Yeah.
Okay, that's a good idea. Since we're not doing Sunday Chaos, maybe I'll if I'm not busy, I don't want to promise anything, but maybe I can try to hop on with you guys tomorrow night. We can
you should hang out for a minute. Yeah.
Like a Saturday Chaos or something. You know what I mean? So let's see. Baked Ziti with a $10 donation. Thanks, Ziti. I appreciate it, man.
Happy 100 Jules, he says.
Thank you, man. Dude. Yeah, no, it's like I said, dude, doesn't seem like 100 episodes. When you look back, it's like, what the fuck did I talk about? You know, because dude, it just seems like there's so much more that I still want to get into. Want to do like a deeper dive into Gnosticism. I mean, I talked about Abraxas and the Demiurge, but not, and we kind of got into like the basics of Gnosticism. But I don't know. I think it'd be cool
Gnostic
to get somebody
conversations
on.
are fun. My audience gets pissed whenever we talk about it.
Yeah, mine kind of does too. But I think they're starting to kind of get used to it because we don't go like I find a way of looking at a lot of things like down the middle, dude. So I mean, there's even times where I create my own theories around things and be like, this could possibly be it, you know?
Well, that's the good thing about Gnosticism. I mean, it just means like the love and pursuit of truth, basically, right? And
of gnosis,
those folks, some of the best conversations I've had are with Gnostic folks. And you know who I think does it right, except, yeah, I love the guy, is Howdy McCoskey. I need to reach out and have him back on.
I should try to get him on, man.
He's a really fucking cool guy.
I know Ani Osaru. I know he's a Gnostic, and then Gnostic Informant. That guy. I don't know if you've ever checked out his fucking YouTube, man. Great research.
I'm sure. Yeah, there's some good folks, man. I don't buy into all of it, but I am a weird mystical Christian. I have my own weird flavor.
Me and you have talked about this a bunch. Yeah, man. It's the same thing with my wife, dude. Like, you know, there's some things we can't talk with other Christians about, and in fear of us, like, you know, scaring them off or but when you look, I mean, deep into, I mean, a lot of the biblical texts, you'll find mysticism. Like it's right there.
People go back and listen to the first time we had David Icke on the show. I think that was, to me, one of the best Gnostic conversations I had. Like that one was especially, like, my wife listened to it, and like we were out camping, and she was like, she got her fucking mind blown. She goes, he's absolutely right. Like she didn't disagree with a fucking thing he had to say, dude.
Yeah, and I've said that before too. Just because you're interviewing somebody or you're talking to somebody, you don't have to agree with absolutely everything they say. I'm sure you'll align on some things. I mean, I think there's Gnostic teachings in a lot of religion itself,
Well, we
right? There's
have
three branches.
brother Nathaniel coming on I think maybe next week. That's going to be interesting because I'm not sure how much of it I agree with what he has to say,
Yeah,
but I
no.
probably actually agree with probably 80% of it. I don't know.
Well, he's Jewish, but he LARPs like acts LARPs as a Gentile.
Yeah.
But then he'll go in like pro-white spaces and stuff and like call people goy. It's real. Yeah. And it's like, all right, bro, I don't know if you can do that.
I don't. Yeah, dude, he's an interesting guy. I'm excited to talk to him. We have a couple bigger right wing guests coming on. I think the Daily Noticing. So we're gonna talk to Brother Nathaniel, and then we got my buddy Pete Quinones coming on. We're gonna and who else was? Somebody else was coming on. We got some interesting folks for that.
Oh yeah. Like I said, we need to get a show book. Me, you, and Thomas. But yeah, dude. Like want to get Juan back on to talk about alchemy because I've done a lot of research and deep dives into it
Dude,
in the
the
past
Occult Book
couple
Club is
months.
a fucking dope podcast. Everybody that's listening, definitely go check the Occult Book Club. That's when Thomas and Juan go deep into like 15th century grimoires about
What
alchemy and
helped,
making homunculuses with
dude? That's
dead dog dicks and
dead dog dicks and cows.
yeah.
I mean, talk or a horse, right? Is it a horse or a cow?
I mean, there was also one that had there's different
Talk
flavors
about
because they
beating a
also
dead
put it
horse,
inside
right?
of a sheep. Like you'd stick it inside of a sheep's vagina and like yeah, you'd like come inside of an egg and then you'd put it inside of a sheep's vagina and then
It's always mad.
there's different recipes, dude. Yeah.
Well,
I think these old hairy stinky wizards would just I think they were just like throwing spaghetti at the wall. You know what I mean? They're like, is
yeah,
this gonna make a homunculus? What if I come on this? Is this
yeah,
gonna make a homunculus?
yeah. What if I fuck this goat? You know what I mean? With this fucking dick in my hand, this dog dick, the biggest one.
What if I beat a sheep to death with the biggest dog dick I can
forgot we're
find?
on
Well, and
YouTube
then I
talking
come in
about
at
this.
the point of death. Yeah.
Oh, the homunculus. Yeah, no, I mean, obviously that get brought up, but like just alchemy, in general, and how it ties into us, what we go through as far as like transmuting dark energy into light and whatnot. Um, archetypal deities, like I don't know. I need to figure out some more people that like specialize in talk and kind of talking about this stuff.
There are
Kind of
some
like
for
how
sure.
yeah, I'm sure you could help me out with that. Being 4 years in the game, but because I mean, I had some interesting people on lately, dude, and that you pointed my way. Micah Dank,
Yeah.
yeah,
I did. He
good
goes
guy,
pretty fucking deep into a lot of that research and stuff.
yeah,
And it's one of those things where he takes the like a complete. It's all symbolic and it's all for a specific purpose. And it's basically the Bible is just a giant, like an almanac, and this is
yeah.
all just occulted. And like, I don't disagree with him. I
Me
just think
either.
that it
I think
have
it's
to be the
both.
only thing.
I think it's
Yeah.
both that and the physical, right? Like the as above, so below aspect, as in heaven is on earth or whatever.
Yeah, Benjamin Balderson is worth chatting to. Yep, this is ton of mental. Yeah, he's a smart guy.
Write these people down. That's how Atlantis and Sodom fell. Channel KOK, I got to get you on, man. Abraxas, Guardian of the Universe. From who? Let me write that down. Like I said, like there's a lot, That's when you get to it being symbolic, especially with the deities. But what about egregores? You know what I mean? And tulpas and all that stuff. I'm going on Nephilim Death Squad to talk egregores, actually.
I'm supposed to fucking do that. I haven't gone on the Calendly and done it.
Yeah, I haven't done it with Mark's either. Mark keeps having to send his to me. Supposed to be going on. My family thinks I'm crazy. We scheduled it, then he had to reschedule. Then I rescheduled it on Calendly for Easter. And I was going to reschedule it for this Sunday, but it's Mother's Day. And yeah, so maybe next Sunday I can do that because I need to go on there and talk to him. But yeah, hopefully going on in NDS into 2 Mondays. Pretty sure.
Oh yeah, dude.
But yeah, dude, I definitely think that it could be both. You know, when you talk about that stuff, because different people, especially in the ancient past, they interpreted things differently. You know what I mean? You have different schools of thought. So, did Gore?
Yeah, I like Mike. Yeah, he's a good dude. Yeah, we've had some interesting talks.
Occult priestess knows a lot of people. Occult priestess is it's a person. Okay.
Hell yeah, dude.
Like I said, you got to get better at scheduling. But who have y'all had on lately?
I don't even know, dude. I don't even know. I have so many interviews backlogged.
Yeah.
I've been doing I've only been like recording. Well, I have so many projects, dude. So you asked me who have I had on lately. I don't know where, which one.
On Reality Czars.
Yeah, on Reality Czars proper. I don't even know, dude.
You had Chris on, didn't you?
Somebody yesterday. Oh, we just had Andreas Exertus on. We live streamed that one yesterday, and then the night before last night we talked to. You can find him. His name is AJ King, YN News, Young Nigga News. That was a lot of fun.
Wait. That's the guy you were telling me about. He came on and hung out with you and Connie.
Yeah. That was a fun one, dude. That was a good one.
So it went well.
Yeah, dude. No, it was a good time.
Okay.
Cool. What Chris were you talking about? I don't even know who the
Chris
hell you're
Matthew.
talking about. Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that was like dude, I can't think about 2 weeks ago.
Shout out Chris,
I hang on to. Yeah, Chris is great, dude. That's a good friend of mine.
Just put that episode
Chris
out on my Spotify, by the way, for anybody.
He's one of the fucking best people in this whole podcasting world, dude. Chris Matthew is a genuine good guy.
Yeah, I need to get Slick Dissident on too. Yeah, that'd be a good one. I don't know, man. Like, I just started meeting people.
You were there when we were talking to Andreas. What were you saying, buddy?
No, I was just saying. Just started meeting people and just doing SWAPCAST with people, and folks would hit me up or I'd hit them up. But I haven't I haven't reached out to people who are like researchers and authors and firsthand experiencers with certain things, and I don't know. I really need to get to doing that. I think it's just hard, man. You know, single host, one man show. You know, I just I try to find the time to do it all, and then I try to fucking do like 5 shows, and it works out. I think it works out.
Yeah, I'm being totally honest. Like, I like doing all these different shows, but at some point, if I am going to try to make money at this, I'm probably going to have to focus on 2 projects instead of 6.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
You're right. No, you're absolutely right, dude. Yeah, I mean that's when every other show that I do, though, I have a co-host on. So, I do Sound Science with Thomas. I mean, we've done just 13 episodes on that. I've done 11 or 12 on Elohim etymology. That because Adrian's busy half the time. He hasn't, a real job too. And so, yeah, man, I don't know. I thought I kind of bit off more than I could chew at first, but it works out, I think. I think it works out. Trying to balance time with family and stuff, and really only having the weekend to do anything. It's a pain in the ass. I mean, I do Already Dead on Tuesdays, but I'm just hanging out, not really doing much. Producing, right?
Yeah, buddy. I took a big leap, dude. It's interesting. I'm gonna try to do this completely full time, and it's pretty fucking getting to wake up when I want to wake up. Doing a live show in the mornings, that's fun, but like getting to spend time with my family, dude, this is the best thing in the world. It's a risk because I might crash and burn, but I've got a tiny nest egg to keep this going for a while and to see if I can really make it happen. But yeah, dude, you don't get that time. My son's 3 years old. I want to spend time with him while he's 3 years old.
Yeah.
I wasn't seeing anybody. Like, I was working. Like, it was awful, dude.
Dude, yeah. That's kind of my situation. And it's takes a toll on my mental health too. And then all the shit going on with my father-in-law's case, his murder trial, which is next month. It's
been going on for a while, huh?
Yeah, man, for about 3 fucking years, just about. So, and the trial is literally on Juneteenth, so that's great. I don't want to talk too much about it, but after the fact or whatever, I'll probably do an episode on it or something. Get my wife on to talk about it. But one of the reasons I can't go to Bro Grove yet again, so it just wasn't. I guess that wasn't meant to happen. The next one should be. I think the next one's in Kentucky, maybe, which is a shorter drive for me. So I should be able to make it. And
the next one you can count me in too. This time was kind of rough. It was right around the time I got canned from my job for saying the N-word on the internet.
Right.
Dude, I was the first one. Shiloh made $1 million. I just I just had to yell at a kid. If I had said it to a kid and somebody had filmed it, then I would have been rich.
Oh no, you don't have
hey, I got boobs.
Tits and a vagina. But
don't have the vagina. I got a pussy. A Mexican pussy? What do you call that? A mussy?
A mussy. Yeah, have you seen the response to the Shiloh Hendrix thing? All these
we played it all on Moon Cricket Monday, dude. We just watched
the Hebrew Israelites at the fucking park, like doing tribal dances and stuff, dude. It's fucking and the guy filming it is looking at the white people at the park and going, "Oh, this is going to scare the shit out them white folks. Wait to see their faces, like all excited." And I'm just like, "You motherfucker."
Dude, there's videos of like some of those black folks that are saying like, "This is why we need to kill white people."
Oh, dude, they're very, very like,
just tons of them.
But
yeah, they're like, no, they're all dead.
100 white men and take them into a park just to like have like, I don't know, just to like do some training or something, like do some exercise or whatever. Like there would be a SWAT team there, I
have an unpopular opinion because I know all the right wingers are like, dude, she's the best, so fucking based. And I'm like, dude, I think she's a low quality white. I think she's probably a trashy bitch. Shiloh, that Shiloh lady that she's had like multiple DUIs, I think, and she's like gotten in trouble for fighting. Yeah, all I'm saying is like she's probably just kind of trashy lady. I don't hate her for what she said. I don't care. I think it's probably in poor taste to call a 5-year-old the N-word. I think like I'm the most racist, crazy a-hole in the world.
I don't know if he was.
I'm not going to call a 5-year-old the N-word. I'm not going to do that. That's it's ridiculous and retarded. Now, here's the thing though. The second they tried to like pin her against the wall, that's when you have to double down. I'm fully on board when that creepy black pedo was like, "Are you going to say it now to my face, bitch?" or something. And she was like, "Yeah, fuck you, nigga." You know what I mean? Like, whatever. You have to double down at that point. And regardless of whether or not I think it was the right thing to do or if it was in poor taste, you have to defend this 100,000% because this is a freedom of speech issue. The fact that they're trying to like make this a hate crime, you know what I mean? They're like really trying to push this, dude.
I mean, dude, yeah. I've heard that the guy was like 9. Like he was not 5.
Thank you, Cherie.
Yeah, Cherie. Thank you so much for sharing that. We appreciate you coming and hanging out. I don't know. There's been talk that he's like 9 or 10 years old. He's just autistic. So it's like I'm autistic. I don't go stealing out of people's purses.
No, dude. Sure, but like you're not that kind of autistic. You're a goofy internet retard that's like, I'm a little bit autistic too. Like I don't know how autistic that kid is. He might be like full on like I had a buddy growing up that would stare at dryers while I was going around like this, and you could fucking just plant him in front of a dryer and he'd just sit there like this for an hour. That's the kind of autism sometimes these kids have. So what was on her diaper bag? Did it have like a cool little character on it? Was he like looking at it? You know what I mean? I don't fucking know. So he went and like grabbed something. You can be like, "Hey, that's not yours, sweetie." And like that's what I would fucking do if some little gremlin came and touched it. I wouldn't be like, "Fucking nigger," and take it.
You can tell that she's like racially aware or conscious because she has a Thor's. She has a Thor's hammer tattooed on her hand, which is like yeah. I don't know if it's. I think it may come from the penitentiary. I don't know. I haven't really looked into her per se, but here's one thing though, man. I do think it's about sending a message in that, this little black kid who stabs this other kid at the track meet or whatever for telling him to move, gets half $500,000. This is where the
psyop is, right? Where you're absolutely right.
Oh, yeah.
That kind of shit. Like, was that piece of shit? Like, he was looking for a problem. He went there. He was being a fucking piece of shit. He was in the place where he wasn't supposed to be on purpose. And then somebody called him out on it and he got all fucking huffy and he stabbed somebody. Like, that guy's a piece of shit. Where it becomes a psyop is where, like, yes, that fucking gutter monkey should never fucking been there in the first place. Got it. Now, he's a piece of shit. He's a violent monster and he fucking stabbed somebody. The psyop is in the reaction to it, right? Where the media fucking takes it and runs with it. And then what should have been like a local fucking thing now becomes a global fucking thing. And then you're right. They start, dude, how much of that money, dude, isn't real? You know what I mean? Like, who's actually, like, how many people are actually like real people? Or like, that was the whole USAID thing. Like, to me, the more interesting part was that they had like 10 million like Disney Plus channel subscriptions and shit that they were paying for. Like, this is how the elites like launder money. And this is how they like fucking just circle. It's just a guy like Ouroboros. It's just a dick sucking competition. And they do it. They just like, they steal your money and then they suck it and squirt it, suck it and squirt it. And to me, that's also maybe the Shiloh thing, the way that it should have just been like a little gotcha thing. Like, I actually think she's legit. There's a lot of people that like think that it's fake. You know what I mean? That like it didn't even happen or this, like you can go real schizo with it. I don't think she looks like that great of an actress. I think that was real. I was watching her body language. I think that incident really happened. The psyop is when they're like, okay, let's give this bitch over $500,000, and it like make sure it's more than what Carmelo Anthony got. And like it's always about the Jew sewing division, dude. It's
Do you
always
think they're
about
trying to
they
like
want race war
kickstart a
so
race
bad.
war? Yeah,
Yes,
that's what I
dude.
was. Okay, yeah, I mean it makes sense, right? And we've been building up to this since fucking Trump's first term in 2016. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And don't get me started on. I mean, they're saying now that like he's having a falling out with Netanyahu and stuff. And it's just like, come on.
Netanyahu hates his guts, anyways, dude. Yeah,
Well,
I mean, Netanyahu has always fucking hated his guts. Netanyahu, like,
he hates this country.
oh, absolutely, dude. I mean,
Yeah.
he sees us as just a giant cattle. That's all he sees us as. He
Yeah.
wants us to go and die for them. That's his
Absolutely.
goal. I mean, yeah. Anyways, yeah.
And then
you know,
tell us that we've never, contributed to helping them in any way. Right.
I wish we hadn't. I wish we hadn't.
No, we should have let the fucking desert rats destroy each other over there in their own countries, where they should all be. But that's neither here nor there. But yeah, dude, no, there's a lot going on right now that I think is that all this ties into.
Necronomical
that goes
says
with that
Pro
Kanye
Grove
West
is going to be
song.
the boiling point to erupt World War III. They're going to swarm up with hard R's across the street. Yeah.
Yeah, you may
And
be
how
right.
about that statue in Times Square? Yeah.
Oh God, dude. Was that the one with the black woman with the sweats?
I'm not gonna get triggered by their faggot bullshit anymore, dude. Like they're trying so hard. Like the only people that are really upset right now are like my BoomerCon friends, like the guys that are like 65, and
well, it's just
they're
ugly
the ones
art.
so furious.
It's just terrible art. You know what I mean? I'm
It's
probably
awful.
I'm probably more mad at that. It's just like you have to walk by and fucking look at that.
But that's on purpose.
Oh,
it's
absolutely.
part of the thing where they weren't going to make it like a beautiful piece of art. Like they want you. Okay, it's the same pieces of shit that are telling you the banana that's taped to the wall. That's fine fucking art. That's worth $10 million. You're aware of that, right? That fucking art piece. It's literally a banana taped to the wall.
10 million?
Yeah, Google that shit. Google right now. Artwork, banana painted, banana taped to a wall. These are the same type of people that are trying to destroy culture. This is why the CIA got like involved in modern art, because it was actually, they even admitted that it was a psyop trying to fuck with the Soviets, because they were like, what the fuck is this? You mean Jackson Pollock? It's a bunch of weird scribbles. What do you mean this is worth $10 million?
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
It's a fucking banana taped to the wall.
Yeah.
And you know, it's interchangeable because the banana is obviously going to go bad every week. So somebody goes and changes the banana. And so it's a fucking banana.
This.
Yes. And look how much money it's worth. How much it just sold for.
Well, hold on. Let's
yeah, so just type up there like worth or value or whatever the fuck it is. Yeah. Oh, $6 million. There you go.
$6 million. Yeah. Wouldn't you know?
Always,
you see that number.
This is spitting in the face of God, is what this is.
Yeah, I think that's why the 6 is in there, to be honest with you. I think it has something to do when you use it a certain way. To spit in the face of God, because I mean, it's not pretend like we don't know.
Spitting in the face of like normality and normal fucking people. These people hate you. They think they're better than you, and they're like, "Look, faggot, money means nothing to me. I just spent $6 million on a banana." You fucking
right.
Like there's so many levels to it, dude. Their disgust for the masses. It's like let them eat cake.
Well, the worst I don't know what or who, I guess I should say, I despise more, the person that is like presenting this as art or the fucking faggot who is buying it. right?
Well, again, that's just a circle jerk, dude. All of that is money laundering. So these guys probably are like trafficking fucking kids or something. That they have to figure out what to do with this money. So then he spends $6 million on this
Tape a
banana.
fucking banana on the wall, bro. Yeah, sorry about the Rumble chat, guys. Like I said, I couldn't pull any of their
Jokes on them.
comments.
I like cake. Hell yeah, dude. NFTs are BS too, 100%, dude. Subliminal Messenger. That was a real statue? Yes, it was, dude.
I thought it was a meme at first too.
Niggas for Sale, who is Q, by the way, also. I just outed you, Q. He says, I'll call a newborn a nigga if need be.
Q's that guy.
Q is that guy. Did we had Q on? We actually had Q on for Moon Cricket Monday.
Really?
That was a lot of fun. Yeah,
dude, that's a good idea. Bringing the retards on, man.
Dude, I'm in Rat comes in on every Friday for Faggot Friday. He comes and hangs out with us.
I'm getting Rat to come on a show to do a deep dive.
I love Rat, dude.
Yeah, he's a good guy, man.
I don't know why I didn't like him at first. I think because he was like getting super Gnostic goobery, and I was kind of judgy. And then I got to know Rat. Rat's the fucking coolest guy ever.
Yeah, he's awesome, man. Asbuck got to hang out with him in Vegas, him and Nancy.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, dude. It's good
Nancy's
people.
The best. Shout out to Nancy.
Yeah. Love Nancy, dude. She's a top
Hey, here's that Iron Rat. Love you, buddy. He just said hell yeah.
What's up, Eamon? Yeah, damn, man. I wish fucking Rumble. You said Rumble's been fucking up all day. That's why I couldn't connect.
All day, dude. It's been fucked all day.
Damn.
Yeah, dude. I hope they fix it. I mean, yeah, it sucks. Like half the time it was going to like 502 error, like it wouldn't even fucking pull it up, and then yeah, it's been fucking up all day long.
That's what it is. But yeah, no, but that goes with like, you know, this Kanye song that was put out. You know what I mean? It's all part of the psyop, I think. And you got white nationalists pissed off because they feel as if, you know, there's symbols and their cultures being appropriated, which it is. I mean, he's definitely like culture jamming the fuck out of them right now. You know what I mean?
I find it hilarious, dude. I don't even care. I'm not a fucking white nationalist. I don't fucking care. You guys can all eat my ass. You know what I am though? I call myself a white advocate. Why? Because white people are fucking awesome. First of all, white people brought society, culture, invented every goddamn thing in the modern world. We need white people. White people are on the decline as far they're the smallest minority and the most important minority on the planet. I want minorities to get married and have babies, make tons and tons of babies. We need white people. White people are important. So I am a fucking white ally.
Get them white babies.
Make some white babies. But you know what? I also like black people. I kind of wish they hadn't been brought over here and they could be awesome somewhere else, but or that they would actually take care of themselves and fucking kick ass, kind of like what well, you could say Malcolm X or whatever, but you could also be like what the Black Panthers were doing in the 60s, like actually like collaborating, taking care of taking care of their community, cleaning up, feeding the poor.
I'm pretty sure, and I may be wrong, but that's what the gangs were meant for at first in certain neighborhoods. And then the CIA got involved and subverted.
The CIA doesn't want black collectivization, dude.
Or white collectivization.
They don't want there's only one group that's allowed to have an in-group preference. There's only one white group that's allowed to have an in-group preference. Yeah.
Yep. We all know.
Yeah, we all know.
We all know. You all should know, especially if you watch this show, if you watch Reality Czars, Horseshoes, Hand Grenades. You know. The noticing.
You should all be watching the Daily Noticing, a Rumble show now.
That's what I was about to say. The Daily Noticing with Nate and Connie. Let's see. His black leather KKK outfit was like the priest popes. Session
Dude,
two.
I mean, it's also so funny, dude, because like they can't even have him as a hero because he's also talking about like sucking off his cousin, and he's he's such a fucking he's so out of it. He's so fucking wild and
that
nuts.
fucking
He
song.
might
dude.
actually be a clone. Like,
No, I definitely think he was. I mean, yeah, definitely think he died. I don't know how long ago it would have been by now. I mean, didn't
Not
Cashman write that book called Kanye West is Dead or something?
I don't even know.
Shout
I
out
don't
Shane.
know, but it's funny. Let me see here. So I'm gonna play a video if you don't mind here.
I don't mind
it
at all.
shouldn't get you in trouble. So
I don't care.
this one made me giggle. I think I played it on Moon Cricket Monday.
Yes.
If I can find the right one. We have so many damn videos, dude.
Yeah, for people who watch my show and it's usually like something esoteric or conspiracies or whatever, sometimes we just get on here. Nate's one of the people that I get on here with and we just fucking hang out and shoot the shit. We end up talking about all that stuff, but it's just kind of in passing.
Okay, here we go. I finally found it. It took me a minute through the archives of videos. The Kardashians ate him, kinda.
I bet you have a fucking ton of videos saved, dude. Do you ever unsave them or unbookmark them?
No, I've just years of videos.
Oh,
dude. I'm
fuck.
the
I bet your
content king.
email looks fucking awful, bro.
Check this shit out. It's just silly, but it made me laugh. Play,
Did
bitch.
you think I'm gay just because my cousin tried to get my mouth pregnant until I was 14? You know he was just wilding out. No, yay, you're brave for speaking out about that. It's the fact you're not as concerned your cousin killed a pregnant woman. And I listened to the entire album. It only gets worse. You mean the song that goes, I hugged my dad, reached around and squeezed his cheeks. 20 years later, he's behind a COVID lab leak. Yes? Well, what about this one? Took my brother in the closet, 7 minutes in heaven. Then he grew up and did 9/11. Yes, yay, I'm trying to be supportive of you, but it's hard when your entire next album is about hooking up with family members who commit terrible crimes. I knew it. You think I'm gay, Bianca? Hello? You're not gay. Who is this? Why are you doing that with your voice? That's not important. You need to know the truth. Food dyes have been linked to neurological and behavioral changes in children like ADHD and Tourette's, or like your cousin dribbling your head on his pelvis like a basketball. I don't understand. Think about it. Called Fruity Pebbles. Oh my God. The food dyes and Fruity Pebbles makes you fruity. That's exactly right. You are what you eat. And what do you think happens when you consume the food dyes and flaming hot Cheetos? They make you a flaming hot homo. That's exactly right. That's why your cousin put his gummy worm in your peach ring. Wow, this is providing so much clarity. Thank you, whoever you are. Bianca, it was never my fault. The food dyes made me go down on my cousin. What do you say we celebrate somehow? I'm thinking we market some of my products by having you go to a gay pride parade with your hooters and your foof exposed. Bianca.
Holy shit, dude.
It's so stupid, but it made
I
me
thought that
laugh.
was a South Park bit for a minute, man.
Yeah. Oh, so dumb, but it made me laugh, dude.
Yeah, the Kardashians definitely ate him, ate his fucking soul. Every man they come in contact with, they are coven of witches, but it's just my theory on it. But let's see.
Hell yeah. I'm a Rat says we had Emily from Restoring Christendom on for Thirsty Thursday. That was a fun one.
Oh hell yeah! Shout out to Emily. Some good people over there. Yeah, man. Hopefully, maybe I don't know. I can get a day off work. I can come on and hang out with you for a little bit.
Dude, I mean, fucking Q just fucking jumped in on his phone and hung out with us for a minute.
He, I thought there was another stream he may have went on to. I'm sure it was probably with Connie. Connie has a fucking phone line that people can call in on. I'm pretty sure. I gotta get that. That'd be cool. Do a call-in portion of every show. I gotta see how Jose does that. But yeah, man. No, I like I said, I wasn't going to be able to do any other, maybe not be able to do any other content this weekend. So figured I'd do something tonight. I appreciate you coming
It
on
is
and hanging
Mother's
out with me
Day.
for a little bit, man.
Absolutely, dude. We don't fucking hang out as much as we should, or
I
as
know.
much as we used to. So
Well, we should. We should change that. And like I said, I'll let you know about tomorrow night for sure.
come
Since
on and hang out for a half hour, then bail.
yeah. Well, since Sunday is I'm gonna be busy Sunday, so and I hate that Fridays. I fucking Fridays are some of my busiest days at work. So by the end of the day, that's why I try to do the streams later on. Is it's just because by the end of the fucking day, my brain is just gone, and so most of the times I'll get a second wind or something. Especially when I drank, when I would drink, but had to take a little break from that for a little bit. Not saying forever, but it's
I think I'm
not what I need
pretty
now.
close to a month sober too.
Nice, man. Yeah, you're right there with me, dude. Well, not not completely sober, but off
Yeah.
the booze.
I'm drinking obscene amounts of caffeine.
Yeah.
But that's the only thing I'm doing.
Yeah, I started drinking sparkling water.
I'm drinking a bubbly right now.
There you go.
I drink fucking cases of bubble water. It's a lot cheaper than beer and better for you. Yeah, it's good, man. I feel a lot more clear-headed. I
Yeah.
feel like I don't have any business spending money on booze while I am unemployed loser. So I have decided, and I'm only doing this with myself, but until I'm bringing home six figures again, like I was, I'm not drinking.
That's say that's a good play to go by. Yeah, me and my wife quit at the same time, and she just didn't want to drink anymore, and I was like, well, I'm not gonna. I don't have to drink either.
Good for her, man.
Yeah, man.
Good for
No,
her, dude.
she feels a lot better too. I think so. She should be doing. Been trying to get her
Hey,
to
Stacks Farmstead.
pick up her part. What's up, Stacks? It's good to see you, man. Yeah, dude. Yeah, I'm gonna try to start doing more maybe late night live streams like I do. I just know that Connie streams a bunch, and I don't want to stream at the same time as him. I know he does his gaming stuff, but I try not to overlap or whatever.
Well,
But,
dude, what's the next goals, man? You've done 100 episodes. What's happening next?
Well,
You got to start
dude.
What's going on?
Well, I mean, I have stickers. Like I said, guys, if you're a patron, I got all the stickers in. Going to be messaging y'all for your addresses. I will not dox you, but I need to send some of these stickers to you. And so hopefully merch this summer, dude. That
I
and
keep
just
saying I'm gonna do it. I was gonna try to team up with goddamn Cody because he had a shop and everything, and then Cody disappeared. So Thomas has a shop. He has a bunch of stuff. So he always told me I could do that. So
not the same Cody, right?
yeah, our Cody.
Our
Cody
Cody
had it.
disappeared.
Yeah, from Bohemian Grove and shit. I was gonna fucking try to make merch with him, right, for Reality Czars because he had a fucking shop.
Me
and
too.
He was local, and so
yeah. Well, after Brogrove, and I talked to somebody about maybe making some new designs for me and some merch or whatever. See how that works out. But yeah, man, just trying to get some Sound Sciences booked. I think we got Cheney coming on next. I think me and Thomas are just going to do a couple solo Sound Sciences, just me and him talking about music and stuff. And like I said earlier, guys, Elohim etymology It's haunted? What do you mean it's haunted?
We were in there, just the buttons were being pressed.
Get the fuck out.
Buttons were pressed and it was turned off and it said goodbye. And I thought it was Judah. I just got him and he had no idea.
Holy shit. All right, leave it over there. If it starts typing, I'm going to show it to the to everybody. Apparently there's a haunted cash register toy that my daughter has. That's
yeah,
great.
buddy.
That's
You
great.
got another big rubble rant here, buddy.
Meat Cavern with $20. Thanks, Meaty. Like seeing y'all straight and narrow. The blow up is actively happening. Yeah, dude. No, I wish. Thank you, Meat Cavern. It's $20 donation, brother.
We had Meat
more
Cavern
money,
joined
so-
us last Saturday for Schizo. We did a special episode where we talked about we watched the Mr. Hands documentary. Are you familiar with the Mr. Hands documentary?
I know who Mr. Hands is.
Yeah.
Not familiar with the doc. Though.
There's a documentary all about him and his life, and then we watched the video. And Meaty was there and watched the video. I think he was hard the whole time. Meaty, Meaty told us some stories that he had done drugs with Mr. Hands, and that he lost his virginity to Mr. Hands' second cousin in a barn. But then he proceeded to say, all right, you caught me in a lie. And then I don't even know what the real story is, Meat Cavern. Did you have sex with Mr. Hands' second or third cousin? Did you do drugs with Mr. Hands? Hell yeah, dude. Iman Rat was there. Hell yeah, dude. Iman Rat was there. Fuck yeah. His story fell apart with the slightest amount of questioning, says Rat.
Oh man.
Yeah. Hell yeah, dude.
But yeah, hopefully that thing doesn't start going off. Elohim etymology. Next Saturday, Adrian is preparing for it. It's going to be a banger. Don't know who we're going to be talking about, but been talking lately, dude, about getting like 4 or 5 folks together to do like a round table kind of talk about certain things. I don't know if you'd be interested in that.
Sure, man. Yeah, I'd love to.
Yeah, maybe make it. I don't know. Maybe plan for a certain night, every other week or something, or once a month, maybe, or whenever. Been talking to Austin Picard about it, and
I've been meaning to have him on too.
John Lee Chowbeck.
I've been talking to him like probably for fucking I don't know, like months and months about having him on to talk, because I really wanted to do an episode about Ruby Ridge. And
dude,
anyways, yeah, I'm glad you brought him up. So I'm gonna have to hit him back.
Fucking get him on for that, dude. He'll talk to you about Ruby Ridge for like 3 hours.
Yeah.
The knowledge that he holds is incredible. It's we all kind of have our own little gnosis about certain things, but Austin definitely he knows his shit, man. It's always.
I'm glad you reminded me. Actually, I'm gonna hit him up tonight. Actually,
hit him up, dude. Also, you need to get John Lee Chowbeck on. It's Not What You Think podcast. I just had him on again. He's been on Greypilled like 4 or 5 times. So he's a good buddy. He's been on Tinfoil Hat the same like 5 times, I think, maybe 3 or 4. Yeah, no, Cheney. We're gonna get Cheney on Sound Science. Me and Thomas are. And yeah, Esoteric Book Review with Subliminal should be next week as well. So I'll probably, because I was gonna say, tomorrow. Don't know. I don't think I could do the morning because I have that spiritual deliverance thing at 11. So gonna try and.
Can you give us any more hints about that? What the fuck are you doing?
I'm going somewhere where there's like a prayer intercessor and someone to like pray all this, all these attachments that I may have, just to like go through this list or something. I don't know. Apparently there's been some like crazy experiences that have happened there, and my wife went and felt a lot better afterwards. And so
I'm all about it. That sounds great.
Yeah, well, I went to a spiritual warfare. I went to 3 spiritual warfare classes, and they're good. I kind of knew a lot about what they were talking about already, but you have to go to those to go to this thing, and I don't see why not. And so gonna try to hook up with Doc afterwards from Prometheus Lens, if he can do a show later in the afternoon. If not, I'll end up doing an esoteric book review on Patreon tomorrow, guys. I'll just do a solo one since Subliminal won't be able to join me. And then Nate, I will yeah.
You should jump on and hang out with us for a little bit.
I will, since we're not doing Sunday Chaos. And we'll just do that next Sunday, I guess. We'll talk about it. Or we can do it during the week one fucking night if y'all are free. Doesn't matter to me.
I'm fucking free as a goddamn bird, actually.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
I just need a little heads up. That's all I need.
Yeah, no, definitely. I'll definitely let you know days before. You don't have to worry. But I mean, dude, yeah, just focusing on those shows. Like I said, trying to get better at scheduling. Trying. I just, like you said earlier, like scatterbrained at times and fucking like I write shit down and misplace it and fucking I should probably type it up or have a calendar. I think I'm gonna make a calendar right after we get off of this.
I made one, but then did you actually have to update it and actually have your actual available times? And it to me, it was almost more of a pain in the ass. But maybe it's not. I mean, especially if you, I don't know. Anyways,
yeah,
I have one, I guess.
That. Fucking camera's been glitching out lately the past few weeks. I don't know what's going on, man. Maybe
that typewriter's fucking haunted.
Sumerian deities that I talk about.
Dude, they're getting upset, dude, because you're about to do some fucking soul tie cutting right now. So, you're gonna fucking full on poltergeist tonight. Be careful.
Marduke's gonna be.
But you know what? You're not drinking. And alcohol, I think, fucking.
Well, I mean, that comes from that word alcohol, right?
Spirits, buddy.
Yeah, the spirits, man. Yeah. So, but yeah, like I said, dude, get Austin on, and then get John Lee Chowbeck on. Get him to come on and talk about the go to Mendez in '77. He's friends. He's friends with Thomas. They're buddies.
Yeah, I think we follow each other on Instagram. I should hit him up.
He's a good guy. He's a good guy.
But
he
like seems like a good family guy, and
for sure, dude.
He seems like a solid dude.
Yeah, and he's actually going through a lot right now too. So guys, y'all go support John as well. Over on his channel. It's Not What You Think podcast. Go buy his book 77 Trust Fund Dork Avenue on Amazon. It's kind of shadow banned, so I don't know. I had to order it from him. But yeah, man, I just want to do big shit so I can help my friends out, do stuff with you guys. Like if I had a lot of money, I would just fucking buy a bunch of property and build my friends' houses.
Dude, honestly, that's me and the wife's goal. We're actually we want to have 100 acres and just fill it with fucking tiny homes and podcast studio and have a giant fucking farm and raise sheep and quail and just fucking that's the game plan. Yeah.
Meat Cavern.
What the hell is Meat Cavern saying down there? $50, he says. Booze, sober Nate and Julie. The future is bright.
The future is big, man, and bright. Yeah, it's big and bright, dude. Got a lot of good shit coming. So, okay, you have Reality Czars, Reality Darkly. You have the Daily Noticing. Thank you, Meat Cavern. You are a beautiful man. Love you. Huge supporter of the show, up there in the top tier of the Greypilled for sure. We love you, Meaty. But okay, so Reality Czars, Reality Darkly, the Daily Noticing, and then
Schizo
Across the Pond. and then you're doing Sunday Chaos as well.
And then I've got some other stuff that I'm doing behind the scenes as well, working on some faceless YouTube channels that I'm going to be able to monetize and try to make some fucking money off of. Dude, there's good money on faceless YouTube channels.
Tell me if you need help with any of that stuff, dude, or if like you need someone to help you out, or if you need help and can make more money from more content or more whatever, just let me know. And because like I said, dude, I'd like to do this full time one day as well. Like you made a good point in saying that it is a risk, but I think it's in the cards for everyone if you give it your all,
There's a way to do it, man, and I have a few months to really try to build something and make it happen. So I'm gonna try my fucking damnedest, because if I can, I want the work that I do to benefit me and my family. I don't want to go back working for the fucking Jew World Order. I don't want to build bombs. That's what I'm good at, dude. I didn't really like talking about my job. I was a CNC machinist, and I knew that some of it, you don't know exactly what you're building, but some of the widgets that I was building for some companies that I would recognize the names of, I knew that some of this stuff was going to go and probably hurt people, and I didn't like it. But the money was fucking great. And I really enjoyed the work, dude. It was like playing a fucking video game. You're sitting there with like a computer code and you're telling it exactly what to do, and you're moving this giant fucking robot, and you're cutting into metal and making precise, like insanely, like following blueprints, measuring things. It was the funnest goddamn job I've ever had. But I didn't like what I was making. So much of the time I was like, I'm not asking a goddamn question. I don't fucking know what this is. I don't want to look it up. I don't want to look up this weird company that I've never heard of, or some company that I had. I'm just fucking, here's the blueprint and I'm making it.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. I mean, that's
I don't want to do that shit, dude.
I love my job and the people I interact with, but not a fan of the company, or the people.
I would love to be a machinist that works on motorcycles. That'd be, or works on fucking, making parts for boats or, something like that. That'd be great.
That'd be good money too, huh?
Yeah, dude. Yeah. I mean, there is some real fucking solid job offers that I've, that I've seen around working on submarines. But what the fuck are they doing with? That's not
military.
You're working for the military, dude.
Yeah.
That's the problem. I don't want to fucking make things for the military.
They got their own private submarine, dude.
Yeah, that fucking goofball with this fucking PS4 controller and he killed all those retards going to the Titanic.
Dude.
Yeah, I don't want to fucking put my name on that either. I don't know.
Dude, I don't know. That right there, when you think back on that, you're like, what were they really doing down there?
I think, honestly, because there was almost zero, I think there's a psyop in there, dude. And here's what I think it is personally. There's almost no regulation in the open ocean when you're trying to do things like that. So if you are a rich retard, you could have fucking built a ship and go down and if somebody's dumb enough to pay you $10,000 to take them down to go see the fucking Titanic, you could do that. Now, after all those rich billionaires and his kid fucking popped in the middle of the ocean with the pressure that smashed them into a fucking size of a beer can, they're trying to make it super fucking regulated and super fucking hard to do it. I don't think they want you to look what's under the ocean. I think that's where aliens are. I think that's where you're getting weird shit. They're ultra-terrestrials, not extraterrestrials. There might be dolphin people. There might actually be goddamn mermaids. I think
there are. I think there's also whale people.
There might be whale people. There also just might be a ton of fucking military machines and fucking weird prototype flying saucer kind of shit that is 100% coming out of the water, and they don't want you to find it and look for it. I don't know. Or maybe I'm crazy, but I think that's what it is.
Absolutely not, dude. I think, they tell us to look up so we don't look down.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not to say that there's not portals opening in the sky and things coming through them, but I don't know. there's things coming from space, and in particular.
In my opinion, no. But who the fuck knows?
But I mean, space could mean. I mean, I think it could mean the ocean too, right?
Yeah, dude. I mean, to me, that was the silliest thing because I'm not going to confirm or deny that I was making a bunch of parts for some billionaire weirdo that has a bunch of kids and one turned tranny and this and that and the other. And I just thought it was silly as fuck. Me making this stuff when I think space is fake and gay. Like,
Right.
I'm like in there. I'm like, this is just money laundering. This is just he's making fucking widgets to pretend he's going to outer space, and the government pretends that they like. You know what I mean? It was all just silly and bullshit.
Yeah. I mean, dude, I'm a hollow earther, so I think that you go far enough down there, you'll go into a cavern and a whole damn continent will open up. So who knows? Who knows what's down there?
Meat Cavern says we need a dolphin versus whale man debate.
We do. Meat Cavern. Yo, that's a good that'd be a good deep dive. I know Credo Mutwa talks about the dolphin people. And then there's something to it as far as like it's funny, I'm wearing a John C. Lilly shirt.
Fucking t-shirt. Yeah, buddy.
And MK Ultra. Shout toplobster.com, guys. Go to toplobster.com and get some Already Dead merch. We got merch on there. I don't have a promo code yet. But Nate, man, I appreciate you coming hanging out with me so late on a Friday, brother. We always have a good conversation. I always love kicking it with you. Let everyone know where they can find you, what you got coming, and all that good stuff.
We got some interesting stuff coming. As far as Reality Czars goes, we have some interesting interviews coming up. Let me see here. Reality Darkly, the true crime show. I'm going to come out with an episode, I think, in the next couple weeks. I actually want to do a lot more research on it than I did for the first one. Like, I thought I was like pretty good, and then I said everything that I knew within 5 minutes about it, and I was like, oh, I'm retarded. I need to go. I need to go way deeper. So this is going to actually take me a minute. I'm going to do some more research. Also, I'm teaming up with my buddy. So he's going to come on that episode, which is a lot of fun. So that's Ron, the great Ron from New England. So from the Wicked Planet podcast, everybody knows who he is. He's the fucking best. So he's going to come on and talk to me about that. So we're going to cover my chef, actually, the chef that I went to culinary school with. He was my instructor. His name was Daniel Brophy.
Chef, dude.
Yep, I was a chef for 15 years, man. And my instructor in culinary school was shot and killed by his wife. And it goes super fucking deep. That bitch shot him at the culinary school right before the students got there. And the students found him dead. That's a fucked up story, dude. And it goes deep, and that bitch is evil. And I can give you a perspective from somebody that was instructed by him and then knew him outside of school and even met his wife and hung out with his wife before. She is a crazy cunt, dude. Anyways, I hope that bitch rots in hell. Her name is Nancy Wolfie. And so we're gonna cover that one. I think that's gonna be interesting. And then come and hang out with us in the morning. So it's 10 p.m. or 10 a.m. rather, Pacific time, or 1 p.m. Eastern time. We're going Monday through Friday. It's a lot of fun. Me and Connie get wild. And we have a good time. So that's only on Rumble right now, but we're going to try to make it YouTube friendly. And I don't know how that's going to work. But it's going to be fun. So everybody come and hang out with us. And then finally, Reality Czars is great. Come and follow us and do all that fun stuff. Schizo, Sunday Night Chaos. I mean, and then Across the Pond. Across the Pond is the new podcast that it is already a well-established podcast in England. And they asked me to be the American chapter host. So that's what I'm doing here. And Thomas goes on that too, or will. The first one is solo because he just got back from vacay. He was fresh off an iceberg. So
straight up on a glacier, looking like a polar bear.
Buddy, yeah, I've never seen Thomas more happy. It was like a white man in his element. White people are supposed to be up north. Yes, exactly, dude. Yeah.
I can see him now looking. Oh man, yeah, guys, y'all go watch Secret Society of good guys. I think they're still on. They should still be
Yeah, they
on
probably are. Yeah.
for about another hour or so. Hell yeah, man. Guys, go subscribe to all of Nate's channels. Check out his shows. And yes, support his content. He's been in the game for you said almost 4 years. So,
And I was an internet troll before that, so I've been part of this, making memes for pages and doing all that fun shit. So
I was
I've
a
been an
YouTube
internet
shit
retard.
poster.
Yeah.
Yeah, before I started, I was on YouTube fucking trolling people. Guys, you know where to find me. I'm on Rumble, YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Spotify. Go leave me good reviews. Twitter, Greypilled Pod. Instagram, Greypilled _ podcast. And yeah, like the stream, share it with your friends and your family. I will send these stickers out ASAP, guys. I got to get the envelopes, and then I'll get your addresses. I'll send them out to you, to all my patrons. Go to patreon.com/Greypilled podcast, guys. Got a lot of good stuff over there. Early access to Elohim etymologies, Patreon-only esoteric book reviews and rant episodes. Deep dive soon with some guests on Patreon, and then the link to the Discord, free stickers. I got a $25 tier, a $5 tier, and a $2 tier. So, very affordable. Yeah, doing a lot of also locals. Greypilled.locals.com.
I gotta figure that out too.
Yeah, do that, dude. I post all. So Thomas, basically, I was like, hey, how do you stream through Patreon? And he was like, I just make an unlisted Rumble link and post the link on Patreon.
Yeah.
And then you can do, you can do the same thing on YouTube, but you got to go through putting it on the Patreon and all that. And then some people can't even get to the video from the Patreon. I just decided the Rumble thing was easier. So I post all the links in the locals as well. So, yeah, guys, like I said, look out for tomorrow if I do the episode with Prometheus Lens. If not, I'll be doing a solo episode. And then tomorrow night, I'm going to try to hop on with the boys on Schizo. If I get all my Mother's Day stuff done before then, definitely will be able to. But yeah, guys, go to paranoidamerican.com/discount/Greypilled. You can get 10% off your purchase. You can support our boy Thomas, who unfortunately couldn't make it tonight. But like I said, I think we should do more of these with me. Even if Thomas can't make it, just me and you. I want to get those roundtables going too. I think you would do really well in that kind of environment with other people. So a lot of good stuff to come, guys. Thank you everyone who donated. Meat Cavern, let me see, Meat Cavern, Baked Ziti, Subliminal Messenger, and Bug Fights. I appreciate you guys. Yeah, until next time, everybody, stay Greypilled, and all you mothers out there, happy Mother's Day. If I don't see you, happy Mother's Day. And yeah, we'll see y'all later. Peace. Kill me, boy.
You handsome faggot. stickers. Cryptids, cults, and killers. We got all your favorite conspiracies. All the land and more on our sticker sheets. Paranoid American stickers. They'll make you smile and snicker. False flags and secret society. All of these and more on our sticker sheets.
Explore the unique with Paranoid American sticker sheets. Unearth tales of cryptids, cults, and mysteries through each sticker. These won't last long. Get yours now at paranoidamerican.com.
We're all American stickers. Cryptids, cults, and killers. We got all your favorite conspiracies. All of that and more on our sticker sheets. Paranoid American stickers. They'll make you smile and snicker. False flags and secret society. All of these and more on our sticker sheets.
What the heck are you waiting for? Discover the extraordinary with Paranoid American sticker sheets. From cryptids in the night to cults out of sight, each sticker is a unique find. Get yours now at paranoidamerican.com.
Top Lobster Productions.
Your
mom. Sorry, that's his name. Your mom.
Yeah. Yeah.
My buddy.
And that's the Black Widow program, right? You pay ultra these women to be assassins and to honeypot, of course that's all, that's a lot of movies and like Marvel movies and everything as well. But in modern times, it's just the internet, right?
Mm-hmm.
Everyone you have your browser history, and then like they want to blackmail you with that, and who owns all the VPNs, right? That's supposed to protect us and everything, and all that. Who really owns this free domain of the internet?
Yeah, well, me and my buddy Jose just did a deep dive on Michael Aquino and the Temple of Set and how they worship the Psyche. And when you look into the word Psyche, it comes from Psyche, which is I think a Greek goddess represented by a butterfly, right, Headless?
Yes,
now you see butterflies in Monarch programming, MK Ultra, all that stuff, and it's like, well, what the fuck is going on here? Yeah, this symbolism is used a lot more than I think we know, guys. So it's good to have these kind of certain discussions on it, man. I think we can learn a lot from each other.
Sorry, go ahead.
The main mythology around Psyche is her love affair with Eros. Eros, love, and Psyche. And so these things are really linked, especially when you're talking about sexual blackmail.
Yeah,
You've got to have this love between the Psyche and back to that, the pixie.
But here's another layer to it. She wasn't allowed to look at him. And so with these blackmail operations, there's always a camera they don't know is there watching them and recording it. That's so...
Dude, that's wild.